guys, it's Mara. I wanted to make a video today about how majors work at NYU Stern specifically, because I know that a lot of people are applying right now or have already applied early decision, and I know when I applied I had literally no idea how any of it worked. In NYU, the most important thing is knowing which school you want to apply to. So if you're applying to CAS and you think you might end up wanting to go into Stern, it's not a good idea. You can transfer it between schools, but some schools are harder to transfer into than others. So Stern has a very low transfer acceptance rate, while CAS might have a higher one. And also it's important to note when you're doing your application that they give you the option of putting a backup school. So for example, you could apply to Stern, and then if you didn't get into Stern, you could be applying to CAS. But it's very important to note that, especially if you're doing early decision, because then if you don't get your first option, then you're bound into your second option, which I know has happened to a lot of people. So I know when I was applying, I think that I put down in my application that I wanted to do finance, but I wasn't sure how that worked, and if applying then I would be bound to doing finance or anything. So I just think that explaining a little bit from my non-professional experience that it could help some people. So yeah, I am no professional, but this is what I know and what I think is correct. So when you apply to Stern, the most important thing in what you put down as your major is applying for it to be a business major versus BPE. So BPE is business and the political economy. So those are the two majors that you can choose from, and they put you in different sort of programs in Stern. So if you're in Stern, you're either a BPE major or a business major. And then if you're a BPE major, then that's it. Like, that's what you're doing. I don't think that you have you don't have any specific concentrations like you do if you're a business major. So when you're applying, this doesn't really matter, I don't think. Once you get to Stern, if you're a business major, then you have a choice of concentrations. So for example, there are concentrations in finance, accounting, marketing, and so on. So if you choose your concentrations, and those are under your major. So I'm a business major and I have concentrations, so it's not your major, it's your concentration. That's an important thing because that's what it says on your diploma. It says business major. You're not a marketing major. For a concentration, the difference is that you only have to usually have 12 credits, which ends up being about 4 classes. So you could take 4 classes in marketing and have a concentration in marketing. But for business, your classes there's a really nice form, sort of sheets that Stern will give you that tells you all the classes that you have to take, the choices of classes that you have in some situations. So there are different cores that we have. We have a global business core, social impact core, and so on, with classes that you have to take. And then you have your classes that you choose to take for whatever concentration you want. There are also tracks in Stern. So for example, I know there's a luxury marketing track. So you would take courses that they list that are on this track, but this is not a major or even a concentration. It's just something that you would then list on your resume, completed the luxury marketing track. It's not on your diploma. It's just something that you're able to say you completed. In Stern, you can do 3 things total when it comes to concentrations, majors, and minors. So for example, you could do 3 concentrations, or you could do 2 concentrations in a minor, or you could do a double major and a 1 minor and 1 concentration, etc. So you can't do 4 concentrations or something. So then along with that, for example, my current plan is I just declared a double major in German, and then I have the business major with a concentration in probably marketing, and then also I'm looking into the BS MS in accounting program. So I would just get my master's degree in accounting with one additional semester, or just an additional summer actually. So that's 3 total things. Don't worry, most people are not that complicated. And also an important point is that most people do not decide on their concentrations or majors or anything until junior year. That is like it's you don't go into freshman year and do exactly what you planned on for the most part. Like, for example, I came into freshman year thinking I was going to do finance and global business, and now I'm very far away from that. But I hope that this video wasn't too all over the place, and as always, let me know in the comments if you have any more questions, or if you have any other videos that you would like me to make about any kind of NYU topics or New York topics or anything. So thanks for watching, guys!